So, here are some tips that you can use to create morning routines that work for you. I've always hated morning routines. I don't like routines because I felt it would be really boring to do the same thing every morning. But when I witnessed firsthand how productive it could be for someone and how, it helps people to live a more organized lives and it helps with time management, I just knew that it is a really important thing to have and it will really help a lot, especially when it comes to time management. Because if you wake up in the morning and you know exactly what you want to do and how long you want to do that thing for, it saves you a lot of time that you would waste even deciding on what exactly to do. So here are a few tips that you need to know. The first thing you need to do is to start small. One of the greatest and most challenging thing for a human being is starting a new habit, okay? Start small when it comes to morning routines. If you're used to waking up by 6 or 7 or any time you like, you can start a routine of waking up by a particular time every single day. It could be 5:30, it could be 5 o'clock. Just pick a time that you feel would be okay for you and try to wake up that particular time every single day. If you do that long enough, your body will get accustomed to that time. It can get to a point where you don't even have to wait for your alarm to ring. You either wake up a few minutes to the time or a few minutes after the time. So your body just, forms some kind of internal clock concerning the alarm that you set. So you wake up at that particular time of the day, and that's how you start small. The next thing you want to do is to avoid picking up your phone first thing in the morning. Now, if you have a job that requires you to check your emails and, return calls and do things that are really important, please go ahead. When I say don't pick up your phone first thing in the morning, I mean don't start scrolling social media at the moment you wake up. That is one way to kill energy levels in the morning and reduce productivity, because when you're done scrolling, you're tired, you're worn out for whatever reason, and that really affects your energy levels and your output in general. Another tip is to incorporate movements and exercises. Find an exercise that really works for you and do it every morning. It could be for 5 minutes, it could be for 10 minutes. The aim here is not to really do the exercise, but to just keep blood circulating in your system and keep you a little bit, in motion. Okay, so it just helps, you for the entire day. It could be something as small as stretching or doing a little bit of yoga or doing squats or doing press-ups. Anything that you can do for just a few minutes after you wake up is highly, highly recommended. Another thing that you can do is to decide how your day will go. You can decide to be happy. Most people that wake up in the morning and decide that today is going to be a great day, I'm going to be happy today regardless of what happens. So when they go out there and things start to happen that would normally put them off, but because they've already spoken that today is going to be a great day, it has a way of overruling everything that they're going through. So if something happens that is supposed to make them sad, they will not get sad because they've already decided that they are going to be happy. So happiness is is a decision. You can choose to be happy or you can choose to allow the things that people do to get to you. So decide to be happy, and that will be a great way to start. Another tip is to not have to make too many decisions in the morning. You can plan ahead. What breakfast would you like to have maybe for the entire month? What would you like to have every week for the entire month? If you come up with what you're going to eat and when you're going to eat, it eliminates you struggling to decide what you want to eat and when you're going to eat that food. It helps in decision making. It reduces the stress and the time that you invest in making a decision. Breakfasts are usually important. So if you can decide exactly what you want to eat and when you're going to eat it, it's going to save you a whole lot of time. So you can incorporate your breakfast in your morning routine, and that will help. So let me give you a rundown of what we've done so far. Let's say you decide to wake up 5 a.m. in the morning. So you're waking up 5 a.m. in the morning, you're praying, you're doing your exercise for 5 or 10 minutes, depending on what you want. After working out, you take your bath and then you have coffee or you have any breakfast of your choice at a particular time. And by the time you're done, you're ready to start the day. That is way better than waking up not really knowing what you want to do and you start scrolling social media, and before you know it, the day is gone. Develop a morning routine today and see how well you're going to manage your time, how you're going to become more productive, and how you're going to become more efficient in everything that you're doing. All right, if you enjoyed this video, kindly follow me and subscribe to my YouTube channel.